Hi friends, this is Winston from Pioneer's Choice. In this video, we are going to talk about the study abroad process. Most importantly, we are going to look at three aspects of the study abroad process. What are they? The first aspect is, when should you start the process? The second aspect is, what are the documents involved and required for the study abroad process? And the third aspect is, what are the tests involved and when should you start your preparation? Shall we start this video? I have experience living abroad in Australia for 8 years, and I have also traveled extensively to countries such as Malaysia, Thailand, UAE and Singapore. And I have also got my citizenship to live in Australia. We are now based in India and we are helping students to achieve your goal, that is to find admission in the university of your choice. The first point, when should you start applying to study abroad? The mistake that I see most students making in this study abroad process is that they start too late. If you are studying a 4-year engineering degree, then the best time to start the application process is when you are in your 3rd year. Why? It will give you sufficient time to understand what are the tests involved, to prepare and also start collecting the documents required for the study abroad process. Yes, the university admission process is a very documentation intensive process. So, the more time you give yourself, the more relaxed this process will be. The second point, what are these various documents that we keep speaking about? We will start with the first document, which is your 10th standard certificate. So, please ensure that you have a clear, colored, scanned copy of the front and back side of the 10th standard certificate. The second document required is your 12th standard certificates. The same applies here as well. Ensure that both the front and back color copies are scanned in. Yes, you can scan this through a phone scanner, but just ensure that the sides are not cut off and it is neat and clear. The third document that is required is the individual semester certificates of your graduate degree. Yes, even these certificates, both the front and back scanned copies are required. Sometimes there are instructions on the back, and this is something that the colleges look out for. On the other hand, you might have a plain white sheet and not have any text on the back side of your certificates. Still, this is something that the college would like to check. The fourth document required is your Bonafide course completion certificate. We might think that this is a certificate that will be provided after you complete the course. You are mistaken, friends. You can apply this in your universities and request that you would like to apply for the universities abroad and hence you would like a course completion certificate. They will issue you a certificate specifying the course and semester that you are studying in. The fifth document that is required is your transcripts. What is a transcript? A transcript is again something that you can apply in your college's administrative office, and they will attach individual copies of your semesters and directly mail them to the university that you are applying. In most cases, the administrative office in your bachelor's degree university will send it abroad, or they will give you a sealed copy which you can then post off to the college of your choice abroad. The sixth document required is an SOP. What is an SOP? It is a statement of purpose. Most universities have very specific questions, but generally they revolve around these aspects. 1. What you have achieved, what you have done so far in your life. Second aspect, what are your short-term and long-term goals? The third question usually asked is how a degree or a master's in a university abroad will help you. So these are something that we can write in advance and keep prepared, and then we can adapt it based on the specific university that you are applying to. The seventh document that you require, it is a letter of recommendation. Now, if you are a student and you have no experience, we recommend that you get this letter of recommendation from 3 professors in your university. Those who have taken specific classes for you during your course at your bachelor's degree. This letter is usually required on the letterhead of the university. Again, you can apply for this in the college's administrative office and they will provide you a printout of this which you can then get attested by the professor. Please ensure that you get their email address, that is the official email address, as well as their phone number, because the universities that you are applying for abroad will send them an email checking that the attestation as well as the recommendation that they have received is a genuine one. The 8th document that you require, and while this is not mandatory, this is something that is a value add to your application. What is that? If you have participated or organized any events or you have done any projects and you have received certifications, ensure that this documentation is also provided in your application. This will ensure that if you have multiple students applying for the same course and you are on the same level, then these documents will ensure that you have an added advantage. The next document is if you have any additional qualifications or certifications in the field of application, ensure that that is also attached in your application process. So these are the academic related documents that are required for your admission process. In addition, there are also few documents which come under the general category. What are they? One is your passport. Ensure, while a passport is usually issued with a 10-year validity, most countries give you a visa ranging from 3 to 5 years. So ensure that you have at least a 5-year validity on your existing passport, and this will save you a lot of hassles once you go abroad. The second general document is a 1-page simple resume. This will provide the university an overview of your profile with your education, qualifications, additional qualifications, courses completed, tests taken, and percentage achieved those tests. The final document is a financial one. Most universities abroad require the first year's tuition fees as well as living expenses to be shown in your bank account. So usually your parents might sponsor you or you might take an educational loan. So ensure that you have the first year's college fees plus living expenses in your account while applying. And this will help you to get your visa quickly. Now let us look at the next part, the third part, which is the tests involved. What are the various tests involved? You might hear words such as IELTS, GRE, GMAT, TOEFL, and this can seem very confusing. So let me clarify and help what each and every of these tests are. Firstly, let us look at IELTS. IELTS tests your English language skills. It has 4 aspects. They are reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So this is to check that you have a good understanding of the language, especially in English when you're going abroad, to understand the things that you're learning in the university, as well as that you can finish your projects, you can do your shopping, find a part-time job, and so on. So they test your English language skills, and having a band anywhere between 6.5 to 8 is something that can help you get an admission to the college or university of your choice. What is GRE, GMAT, and so on? GRE is something that is specifically required by United States and universities there. So they have a standardized exam for students from each and every country, and the education in different countries have different standards and different levels. Hence, they test this by having a common exam, and that is the Graduate Record Exam or the GRE. GRE tests 3 aspects. The first is a verbal section, which is a multiple choice option. Then we have Quant section, also multiple choice, and the third section is a AWA, Analytical Writing Analysis. Similar to GRE, GMAT is something that is very specific for an MBA admission abroad, especially in the top universities. A total score of 800 can be achieved in the GMAT, and also, my friends, the more the competition, the higher your score is required to be. What is TOEFL? TOEFL is also an alternate for the IELTS examination. It again tests your English language skills. So my friends, now I hope it is very clear what are the documents and what are the tests involved for you to get an admission to the university of your choice. Now I run Pioneer's Choice, which is an overseas consultant as well as an educational institute which provides you training in all these aforementioned courses. We also help you with your college admissions if that is something that you're after. We will help you not only write good SOPs and LORs, but ensure that you apply and get an admission to the university or college of your choice. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share this with others as well. This will help us to come up with many more topics that will help you. Also, if you have any topic in your mind that you would like to find out more about or you would like us to make a video on, please provide that feedback in the comment section below. And we wish you all the very best with your application for universities abroad.